Good morning, YouTube. I'm still at Forest Hills Union Cemetery in Piqua, Ohio. The cemetery is on the northern edge of Piqua, right off of US 66, or Ohio Route 66. And this is the St. Mary's section part of the cemetery. I'm probably going to keep the camera over this way because the sun is rising off in the east, which is that direction. But here's the Bartell family: Charles, John, Josephine, mother right here, father, and this family right here, they Gangloff or Gongloff family: Felix, father Teresa or Teresia, and sister Celia, and John, the same last name, and Furman family right here. They were married around 40 years. 1967, Carol has already passed away. Picture of John right there. John and his wife, so he's still living. He's still living right there. And they were both born the same year, 1945, so John is still alive yet. Lester Fuller, Margaret Collins, Furzin Natalie, Luigi Scafidi. That's an Italian last name. You can tell the Luigi and then the last name Scafidi. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but that's typically characteristics of an Italian person right there. So this is the St. Mary's section of the cemetery. Margaret, Carrie, Joseph DePietro, Joseph Depore, quite possibly a French last name, Depore. Sounds very French. Gil Martin, that Raymond and Emma, that might be an Irish last name. Raymond and Emma. John F. Coddington. I'm doing my best to pronounce some of these names, but some of them are not easy. Wright family, well, we all know how to pronounce that one right there. Charles and Mary. Charles Elbert, that's an easy one to pronounce. James Ramsey right there. Mary McElvery. Again, I'm not sure if that's a correct pronunciation, but that's possibly an Irish name too there. Liddy family, Martin and Mary. This is a German last name, but it's a really hard to pronounce. Paul, actually it's not that bad when I think about it. Paul Snyder, Henry and Elizabeth. Because you stop and think, the Paul, you pronounce the P-O-H-O like Paul, then the Snyder, so that's not as hard as I previously thought. Francis family, Joseph and Flora. Yeah, they're out here cutting the grass further in the cemetery, but it's pretty darn wet to be cutting grass because the ground is wet right now. It rained some yesterday, but typically in the morning the ground tends to be a little more wet anyways. Toomey family, James and Winfred, Francis, Frank and Rosalie, Francis family, Frank and Rosalie, Daly family, Timothy Daly died 1899, aced. So that could mean something to do with military. I'm not exactly sure what war it was. But you see the D up here, which is indication of like Detroit Tiger. So he might have been from Detroit Daily. Because Detroit, as you guys know, it's only about 3.5 hours from here on the highway up north. Francisca Carine. So I'm going to cover a little bit more of this, then I'm going to do the St. Joseph section. Robert O'Donnell, Patrick Connolly family, Dillon family, O'Connor. I'm not going to get to cover the whole section of these cemeteries, but I'm going to hit some of it, obviously. Yeah, the grass is really saturated, but I'm wearing boots right now. But anyways, you have morning dew, that kind of thing too. The O'Shea family, Matthew and Anna. The Leahy family, son William, mother Mary, father William Leahy, Teresa A. Giles, Catherine Giles Miller, more of the Leahy family, Joseph Leahy, E.D.L. Leahy. I'm just glad I got boots on because the water's getting through my boots a little bit, but that's all right though. They dry out like anything else does. You know, you come out early in the morning, that's always a possibility. So Duggan family, in memory of the Duggan family, Looney family. But anyway, that's going to be it for this one.